Poser can use a little bit of system resources, well, a lot, because it's a 3D application, and when you're doing things with fully textured characters, and they have hair, and they have cloth simulations, and all kinds of other things, it can slow down your system when you're trying to work with one figure and props or more than one figure. So let me show you how you can modify how you interact with Poser so that you can make changes without slowing yourself down. And these are called tracking modes, and they're located down here. Now, this little icon, if I click on it, a little circle, has a box in it, and fast and full. So in my tracking, what I can do is I can choose one of these guys here, and let me go ahead and hit escape. I'll click on box, and I have an animation on this character. So I'll go ahead and press play. So as you can see, I can move that around and I can see what's happening without slowing my system down. It's updating very, very quickly. And that's because it's only rendering boxes. So let me go ahead and stop that. Now if I had it on full, then everything would be on. The textures and all the stuff that is taking up all your system resources. Most animators and modelers in other applications also lower the resolution or the tracking of their figures so they can make broad changes. So we can also go to fast, which will show less detail, and we can also go to full, which shows everything. So once again, change these if you're finding some sluggishness in your system when you're interacting with your Poser figures and props. Likewise, you can also see some depth cueing by clicking on these little spheres here. Clicking here will add a fog to your scene and give you a better indicator as to what's near and far. This is really handy, especially if you want to do something like showing a bunch of monsters in the background chasing your main figure. So you can determine where to move those other characters based on the shading you see here. Very handy. I can also turn my shadows on and off by using these guys. So once again, the tracking modes and the depth cueing and shadows are here to help speed up your workflow. You really don't want to, if you can help it, have everything showing. The textures, the lighting, the shading, all that stuff when you're doing poses. And this is very, very important, especially if you have a lot of objects in your scene. So I highly suggest you go to box or even fast mode when you're working.